Welcome to Majestic Awakening. If you are new here, my name is Alana. For my regulars, welcome back. This reading is for my sevens. If you are Life Path 7, if you're born on a 7th day, if you're entering into a 7 personal year this year for 2026, this is your message. So if you're born on the 7th, the 16th, or the 25th of any month, this is your message. Cancer, Pisces, you may find messages here for you. 7 is ruled by Neptune. Neptune going into Aries. Okay, let's see. Let's open up this space for my sevens who are deeply connected to the Ascended Masters. Okay, Spirit is saying stay focused. That's what I just heard. This year you have to focus and hone in on your power. Speak your truth. First card out, and it says, you've stayed silent long enough. Speak up, stand your ground, and state your perspectives. You will rise to a higher vibration when you let your voice be heard. Okay, so sevens are naturally very introspective. You have that introvert energy, right? You kind of like your alone time, always thinking, kind of going deep. Spirit is saying, number one, you're a powerful channel for messages, and don't ever feel like your voice does not matter. It's important for you now at this time, this year, this 2026, and going forward, right? To speak up. You have a message, a story to tell. Some of you may be deeply into astrology or studying astrology right now. I don't know why, but Taurus is coming up as well. Oh, duh. Taurus, throat chakra, right? That's why I'm seeing Taurus right now. So you could have Taurus strongly aspecting your chart as your sun, moon, or rising sign as well. It's important for you to speak your truth, okay? And people are not going to like it, especially when it comes to matters of like your family and even in the spiritual community. People may not agree with how you go about things. Let's say, for instance, seven, you study astrology, but you study it a different way and you have a different take on it, and you may not agree with the other astrologers and how they go about things. Well, Spirit is saying you have your community, you have your people who need to hear what you have to say because your voice is important. Your voice matters. So that came from the Akashic Records Oracle cards, and let's get one from the Akashic Soul Echo for 7 Cancer Pisces. Soul spark. You feel a faint stirring deep inside, a new spark ready to ignite. This is your soul remembering its original intention. Nurture this small flame, it holds immense potential. Wow, you are powerful. I also get a strong feeling that you have like a deep connection to ascended masters. Maybe you work with ascended masters, archangels, but there's some kind of connection there for you sevens. You're coming online again, right? Coming online. I say again because 7, it's like, when do you come offline spiritually? But for some, you may just be coming into your awakening, right? So it's important for you to share your journey. Others want to know. Nurture. Here we go with nurture again. So we have the nurture card coming out. Because didn't one of these cards say nurture? I think it was this one. Yes, nurture the small flame. And it says compassion, love, sincere feelings, want to take care of you. I feel like, again, this is like from the angelic realm. I feel like this is maybe this could be an ancestor, passed down loved one who watches over you. Okay, it could be a father, right? Because this looks like a father daughter situation when she's young. Maybe your father transitioned between the ages of 7 and 11. What are the messages? Either way, that card is telling me that you are protected and you are being nurtured, okay? And to share your feelings, share your journey, renew, spark. 7, you're on my first Nah, you're not on my nerve. Look at that. I want you to see that. Soul spark, and then you have spark. 777. New life, fresh start, rejuvenation, healing after crisis, sacral chakra. So something could be going on with your sacral chakra, not necessarily anything bad or anything like that, but there could be some type of, you may be called into like this to tap deep into your creativity, okay? But there's a renewal, not but, there is a renewal coming in, a spark. It's like a burst of action, like where you have no, at this point you have no choice but to speak up, to put yourself out there. This is a universal 1 year, so this is a great time to start a new cycle, a new beginning, work on a new creative project. Powerful healing energy coming through, like you guys are powerful healers, okay? Maybe you're into Reiki with that sacral chakra coming out and present. Again, let me see this. You have present, attracting, gratitude, abundance, proactively, tranquility, proactively. What? What are you talking about? Tranquility and success. Nevertheless, I do like these cards, but sometimes, yeah. Tranquility, success, attracting. So this renewal, this spark, um, is bringing in some type of success, some type of abundance, right? Like I said, if you're like into Reiki or you're healing, you have healing hands, okay? You definitely have healing hands. That's going to be the final card from here. Higher, oh God, 7. And Pisces, if you're here, Cancer, if you peeking in to see if there's any messages for you. Higher self activation. Didn't we just say something about activation coming online? Yeah. Anyway, higher self integration, awakening, timeline shift. Yes, like I said, you are going through another awakening. You're jumping timelines. You're ahead of your time, and that frightens people. Not intimidate is a better word. That intimidates people. People are intimidated by your presence. You may walk into the room and realize that people just start acting weird and strange. Like it's really interesting, the energy that I'm picking up, 7. So and if you're going into a 7 personal year, you're definitely going to be coming online as far as an awakening this year. Trust at the bottom of the deck. Did I tell you how to get your personal year? Oh my goodness, terrible. Add up your month you were born, the day you were born, along with 2026. So 2026 is a 1 year. Let's say your birthday is 3/4, right? No, let's go with 3/3. March 3rd is your birthday, right? 3 plus 3 plus the 1. That means you're in the 7 year. Okay, what are the messages for the 7s? So we are the world and exhaustion that just fell right out. Things coming together for you. We are the world. This is the 10 of Pentacles in the Ultra Zen deck. So that is definitely some form of abundance. But I feel like your message is meant to be heard around the world. You're meant to bring people together, 7. Don't be shy. Is shy still a thing? Yeah, I guess it is. Exhaustion. Empath. Strong empaths. You guys are strong empaths. So just make sure you're taking care of yourself energetically, cleansing and things of that nature. This is the 9 of Wands. The 9 of Wands is about standing your ground, okay? Because, sometimes there will be opposition, right? What's life without opposition? But you will forever be victorious against any opposition, right? Isolation. Yeah, stop isolating yourself. We have the isolation card here. You're not meant to stay in isolation. Yeah, it's time for you to come out. It's time for you to come out of hiding. Oh, your voice is so important because I find myself getting all tangled, like in my words. Okay. So we have courage. Oh, I like that. See, having the courage to stand out, having the courage to come out. This is the strength card. And look how this flower is growing like in the worst circumstances. This flower's busting through these rocks. Yeah, yeah. Will there be resistance? And some of that is like your own reluctance to really share the deep knowledge and wisdom that you hold. Um, but I see triumph. I see victory. Your spirit team is just saying, have the courage to really speak your truth. Again, going back to speaking your truth, we have creativity here. We talked about that a little bit earlier before this even came out. This is the Empress. Okay, you may be into moon magic. You may work with the moon and stars. You may resonate with being a star seed. Again, this is also Taurus energy. Taurus coming out really, really strong here. Your Venus could be in Taurus. Yeah. But this is, however, this is also abundance, right? Something very significant with the moon. Maybe you have a Taurus moon. That's very possible. Maybe your moon is in Taurus. This is a creative time for you, and share your creativity. Let's get one more from Ultra Zen. We have the Silence card, which is the Star card. Okay. Spending time in meditation, sunbathing. You may resonate with being a star seed. Pleiades is coming up. Lyra. Those are the two that's coming up. I ain't forcing no more. Those are the two star seeds that stand out to me. I'm not gonna push the issue. Um, I feel like there's one more. However, I don't know. I also get this feeling like, shh, don't say it. I don't know why. I'm just gonna go with it and trust what I feel. And maybe that's a message for you too, Seven, to just trust what you feel. Silence. The Star card is about healing, renewal, because the star comes after that thunderbolt. The thunderbolt in this deck, which is the Tower. Yeah. So renewal, healing, time alone. Yeah, especially at sevens. And if you're into seven personal year, do not expect this to be a loud year where you're getting out a lot. If you're a person that gets out a lot and you're in a seven personal year, this is not going to be the year for that. This is a time for you to be introspective, right? When it comes to your spirituality, going within, spending more time meditating and nurturing your spiritual gifts. Not that it's meant for you to go into isolation. It's meant for you to be nurturing your gifts while you're going through the spiritual awakening and sharing, documenting your journey. Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands, that's fire energy. The Queen of Wands, she's known as like the witch of the deck. Um, a lot of people see her as witchy. You could have Scorpio in your chart as well, with this black cat here. Nevertheless, she's powerful. She's popular. She's creative. Look at the lions here, which again brings me back to the Lyran star seeds. Yeah, you may resonate with being a star seed. Naturally, you naturally stand out even when you don't have to try hard. It's effortless for you. So the Page of Wands, communication, news coming in, something new, a brand new spark. But pages bring news. It's like this fresh energy. So I feel like that can be communication with spirit too as well, because this is like fire energy, right? Maybe fire magic. Some of you may be into that. Knight of Wands in reverse, Ace of Wands. See, you got a lot of fire energy coming out. Creativity, spirit. You're coming online. That's all I keep hearing is you're coming online. Now, the Knight of Swords in reverse. Knight of Swords is usually like a fast-paced energy. And with it coming out in reverse, it feels like a more slow, like your thoughts being kind of like slowing down a bit, thinking before you acting. Thinking, you hear I'm thinking before you act. 7. Choose your battles wisely is also what I pick up from that card. Let's get a couple more messages for 7 and then we will close this out. What else for 7s? I'm shaking the table. Okay, let's take that. Chariot. Ooh, that's 7 energy right there. That's the 7th card in tarot. Moving forward. Victory, right? It says rewards that comes from hard work, successfully balancing priorities at once. Many priorities, determination, willpower, public recognition. Yeah, like I said, some of you are meant to serve the public, be in the public eye in some way, shape, or form. Double 9 of Wands, protecting your energy. Make sure you're protecting your energy. The 10 of Cups came up in the reverse position. Now, the 10 of Cups speaks about happiness and family. Well, at least that's how I picked it up. I believe it was reversed. There may have been some type of break or crack in the family, or you may experience that this year. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be like, let's say you're married, you're getting a divorce. No, this could be like family members, some type of, disharmony within the family, within the household. And this could have a lot to do with your awakening, with your eyes fully opening to really seeing who and what's been around you. And it may cause you to be like, you know what, after this, I'm out of here. I'm not putting up with this. Like, I done put up with this too long. Yeah. Standing your ground. That's probably why the 9 of Wands is here too. Okay. Oh yeah. As I said, I'm not putting up with this. 8 of Cups. Look what came up. Walking away. Leaving. Leaving home. Leaving home. Now, home could be what's familiar to you, right? But the 8 of Cups is also on a spiritual journey. He has his dog with him. A dog is a symbol of loyalty. Okay? Loyalty, a good friend. Yeah, leaving home. It says that at the bottom too. Whew. Yeah. Going on a spiritual quest. One more for my 7s, please. And thank you. So yeah, there may be some type of something may get discovered within your family that's kind of like, yeah, it's some deceptive something happened within the family. Because as I said that, look, 5 of Swords came out. 7. Avoid people who lack integrity or who have questionable motives. This could be people within your family. Yeah. You may have found out that somebody stole from you. This ain't gonna resonate with everybody. Let's see who the message reached, but I'm gonna be honest. It feels like, you know how when let's say a grandmother or something transitions, it feels like someone stole what was supposed to be for you, and that person was a family member, random. But it is, however, it is what it is. So I have to say it because that's what's coming to me. Be mindful of that energy. Let's get a message from Archangel Miguel. Your loved ones are safe at the bottom of the deck. Final messages for 7 Archangel. Okay. See what Big Mike gotta say. What's big? Oh, calm down. See, someone new is coming. I feel like this someone new is a good friend, but it says an important new relationship is on the horizon. Open your mind and heart so that happiness can enter your life. This could be a new friend. It could be a partner romantically, right? However, for some reason, I'm picking up friend. Are we done with this deck? One more from Archangel Michael, and then I'm going to get you a final oracle card. This is sticking out to me. Get your power back. You have forgotten who you are. You are a child of the divine, so take back your power. It's not much to say here. You are entering into a very powerful cycle in your life, and it's important for you to not give your power, your energy to people, places, and things that are not helping your soul to evolve or to grow. And this could, again, include family. Dragonfly at the bottom of the deck, which speaks about renewal, right? Transformation. Final message for 7. Here's 7. If I didn't tell you this in the beginning, you made it to the end. I always love doing readings for 7 because your messages are always so magical and it's always so aligned, and it's just a pleasure. It's a pleasure to be doing your reading. It's an honor. Did I mention if your life past 7? I probably didn't in the beginning. I'll put it in the comments. Reach out for the power and strength to make changes, enrich your life, and become the person you want to be. Breaking free. Freedom. Freedom. 7. Freedom. Freedom. Number 5 talks about great change. This is a 32. You could be 32 years old. But sudden, unexpected changes. That's what I have for you, 7. It's always a pleasure. Thank you for tapping in. Like, subscribe. I don't have a hype button. I don't know. And that's okay. Let's see you, 7.